We should join forces and fight the Skyands together.
The Skyands? Oh, you mean the foreign interlopers? Why should we fight them? Let them run amok. Let them cripple the other factions. It only helps our sacred mission.
Humanity will be wiped out.
Ha! You don't understand our sacred mission.
I do. Just not a huge fan of the destruction of mankind is all.
I suggest reconsidering your stance before it's too late. We must destroy the heretics, wipe them out. Punishment will be swift and just, for we relieve them of their suffering. We will purge the diseased growths.
Replacing our species with another doesn't strike me as the best way to achieve your mission. The Skyands will destroy humanity, yeah, but Magalan will still be populated.
I take your point, but there is no viable alternative. We Morcons won't bleed to protect humanity. It is our duty to eradicate our species in the name of balance.
But the Skyands will be here long after us. Doesn't sound very balanced to me.
All right, I'll humor you. If you have all the answers, what would your plan be? How would you stop the Skyands from conquering the planet?
There's a new power in Caracas. One that'll take the fight to the Skyands.
And how exactly do you know this?
I'm sort of in contact with them. But they need support. Without it, they'll fail for sure.
I would like to say I admire the ambition, but in truth, I'm underwhelmed. You're talking about the Berserkers, yes? A disillusioned rabble stuck in the past. They think creation is something to be valued. They are perhaps the greatest heretics on all Magalan. They must be eradicated.
I'm not talking about the Berserkers. This is a new community. One that's only starting to affect things.
Well, who are they? How many men do they have? Where are they based? What are they planning?
I'll gladly tell you, as soon as you promise not to stab me in the back.
Before I even consider taking you seriously, this power needs to prove itself. Is it remotely capable of fighting the Skyands? Let's see, shall we? The Skyands have begun to deploy their troops across Magalan. They're occupying strategic points all over the world. It seems the interlopers intend to use the old world infinite sky structures for their own ends. But this is irrelevant right now. If this new power is capable of defeating the Skyands, then, and only then, do we have anything further to discuss.
Fair enough. Can I assume you'll hold your fire long enough for them to deal with the Skyands?
Very well. We'll wait. For now. But be warned. This power needs to demonstrate its effectiveness soon. We won't delay for long.
Okay. Whatever. done for now. Stand by at the bastion.
Of course.
Okay, let's look for the chips in the terrace.
Acknowledged. Nearest control node chips located ahead.
Good. You follow me, I'll go on. We might come into contact again, so be ready.
Control node chips located. Compatibility unchanged.
Looks like they were tampering with the ancient junk here.
Acknowledged.
So they hide the chips in old computers or other machines from the old world.
Suggest electronic scrap selected due to suitability for hiding nodes from lifeforms without high-frequency sensors.
Machines have so many advantages. Still, we need to show the Skyands that we're finding their bugs.
Acknowledged. Exact purpose of control node chips currently extrapolation only.
We gotta be able to figure out a use for the chips, right?
More information required.
Couldn't we just strip down their weaponry, armor, and devices to do that?
Control node chips account for a significant percentage of alien data processing capability. Analysis efficiency expected to improve with greater sample size.
Well, then report back once you've managed to locate more chips.
Setting sensors to receive.
Into nasty. Did the Morcons turn her brain to mush?
She's always been a character.
I do not wish to see her again. Have I made myself clear?
You could have just asked. Was it really necessary to sick your robots on us?
Maybe not. But now you know I mean what I say.
Initiating connection process.
Okay then, let's go. Clock's ticking.
Insufficient information. Data exchange with Central Cleric Console required.
I know. So let's make the best of it.
Commander, connecting. Connecting. The apocalypse approaches. Come to Magalan. He will save you.
Who is that crony? Is that the rocket's AI?
The apocalypse approaches. Come to Magalan. He will save you. The apocalypse approaches. Come to Magalan. He will save you.
Turn it off, little buddy.
Analyzing. Central Cleric Console stuck in feedback loop.
Well, no shit. But what caused it? Besides the fact that it's ancient technology and was made to command the cleric military forces.
Initiating analysis protocol TGRG-35C. Please wait. Please wait.
Wait. How long will this take?
Unknown. Initial approximation. 123 years, 30 days.
Wow. Fine. Let's leave it. We can still figure out what went wrong here. Can't you at least stop it from fucking up and giving out more attack orders to the machines?
Acknowledged. Connection between Magalan and cleric robots terminated.
Great. Then I suppose our job here is done. For now. Maybe they were just a few burned out circuits. Who knows? Come on. Let's get out of here.
Acknowledged.
We're done for now. Stand by at the bastion.
Listen, there's another problem I have to deal with in Tavar.
What is it this time?
Mutants sighted near the fort. Not an unusual occurrence. But these are lingering around the city gates for some reason. I want to hunt every last Alb hellspawn in the area. Are you coming?
A mutant hunting Tavar? Count me in.
Good. Then we should leave at once. There. Ugh, I can smell them from here.
Stench is unmistakable. What now?
Wipe them out. You go first, and I'll follow.
Going to happen to me.
You won't get away with this. Everything all right?
I'd almost forgotten how much I hate these miserable creatures. Anyway, they've all been dealt with. The fort should be safe.
Excellent. I doubt they pose much of a threat, but you can't be too careful. After all, I've heard of Elexitors who can control mutants.
You never know whether there's a mind at work inside them, trying to kill you. Makes them all the more dangerous.
Do you think the Elexitors are behind this?
No. These mutants were just looking for ELEX. Typical behavior, mostly harmless. If someone was controlling them, they wouldn't have allowed the herd to get so close to inhabited land. They would have known the fort would see them as a threat and eliminate them.
That makes me feel better. As much as one can feel better when dealing with these things. Thanks for your help. I'll let you know if anything else happens. That is, if you still want... if you have nothing else to do.
You tell me what I'd be getting into, and I'll tell you if I'm in.
Sounds like a plan.
We're done for now. Stand by at the bastion.
All right.
right, what are you thinking?
So you know those traveling merchants? There's this one who stops by the edge of the crater. This one guy in particular always has a few guards with him, too. I know for a fact that he'll be there again soon, selling food supplies.
And how'd you know that?
I just do. That's all the info you're gonna get out of me.
Okay, so there's a trader heading to the edge of the crater with a bunch of groceries. What's so lucrative about that?
The ELEX he's carrying, of course.
Let me get this straight. Your plan is to beat up a trader who's coming to supply the crater and rob him.
Let's call it a side job.
Sounds more like debt collection to me. You get this job from the Duke? So I'm guessing this trader has a debt with the Duke, and it's your job to get him to pay up. That about right?
Yeah, and what of it?
You should have just told me instead of feeding me some bullshit about side jobs.
So, when you're ready, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Wouldn't be my first time collecting a debt.
Come on, we gotta get our asses in gear. We're running late as it is. There, I think they've already seen us. Tell you what, those guys already know what we want. They know me, and they know I report straight to the Duke. As soon as we're close, they'll know something's up.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Anyway, now you've got all the info.
Well, let's keep going.
So come on, let's get that ELEX.
You're done for!
Shouldn't have come here.
I'm in!
Come on, these guys ain't gonna wait around forever.
I'll show you!
Dumb bastards.
How much Alexit were you supposed to get out of that traveling merchant anyway?
The money wasn't important. That guy fucked with the Duke. He had to be taught a lesson.
Well, mission accomplished. He's dead. Make a great teacher.
That's good too. One less problem to worry about.
I think I finally understand what it is you do for the Duke.
If you say so.
I just want to make sure you won't murder me in my sleep.
Nah, I'm gonna come up with something real special for you when your time comes.
When what time comes?
That's up to the Duke.
Aren't you a peach?
Hey, it's nothing personal.
No, of course not. So, what's your next mission from the Duke?
You'll know as soon as I get it. So go on and do whatever it is you do.
Ready for some mischief?
Come on, I ain't got all day. Not long now till all hell breaks loose.
Hey, I'm ready to do some more diplomacy.
So who's gonna try and kill us this time? What about talking to Kaya? She's the head of her faction, remember?
Nah, let's save the Berserkers. I want to try the Albs first. Which means you have to get me FaceTime with Alexid or Ekrom.
Can't you do this one on your own?
Oh, sure. Leave me to start another war with the Albs. Real smart.
You're not filling me with confidence here.
Just shut your pie hole and take me to Ekrom. From what I hear, he spends most of his time in the Ignadon ruins.
That doesn't sound very specific.
Let's get going.
Come with...
Commander, new control node chip location detected in Tavar.
Sounds good. We still have a couple of unanswered questions. What exactly are the invaders intending to do with their chips? Are they just bugs for listening in on us? Or are they something else?
Ready for departure. Awaiting orders.
You're a machine. Is there anything that would make you not ready to depart? Maybe if you forgot to brush your teeth?
Cleaning of primary weapon systems is performed during maintenance in the depot.
I know, little guy. You're a mean, clean machine.
Analyzing.
So these Ignadon Albs, are they the same as the ones back at the Ice Palace?
They've changed since the war with the Free People. Learned plenty, too.
I hope you're not trying to convince me you like it here.
Is something bothering you?
No. Other than freezing my ass off, I love it here.
Keeping moving helps.
So does shutting your fucking mouth.
But do you believe in their god?
What's that got to do with anything? Look, I told you, more cons know how to get shit done. That's all that matters. So these Ignadon, are they the same as the ones back at the Ice Palace?
They've changed since the war with the Free People. Learned plenty, too.
get shit done. That's all that matters. I won't let you down! Yeah? If they're so clever, then why are they sitting on a powder keg at Ignadon?
Change isn't easy. There's disagreements. Oh, one more thing. This is, Nasty. She's,
I see that she is a representative of the Morcons.
And I see that you're one of those chalky-ass oppressive fucks who thinks he's better than everybody else.
oh no.
Wait, something's not right here. Must really sting, not being the Albs' golden boy anymore, huh?
I was never really in charge of the Ice Palace. It was a painful lesson. Thanks for the reminder.
Anytime. Don't say a fucking word.
I don't get it. What is wrong with you? Are you trying to antagonize the rest of Magalan? Or just see how far you can push them all?
I know what I'm doing, okay?
What is the point of all this craziness? What's it for? I don't buy that you want to improve relations between the factions.
Wouldn't expect you to understand. Your job is to get me in to talk to them. The rest is none of your business.
Fine. If that's what it takes.
Just got one more call to make anyway. The Berserkers in Tavar. I'll let you know when I'm ready. Then you can decide whether to be a chicken shit or not.
There's that diplomatic touch again.
You can scurry along now. Time for some weapons training.
Wait. I'm afraid I have bad news from Tavar. No idea if it's true, but... There are rumors that Victor the Patriarch has assembled his troops and plans to attack the fort.
Damn it. I knew something like this would happen.
They must be stopped before it's too late.
Victor. I need to have a serious talk with that son of a bitch.
If there's anyone who can stop him and his army, it's you. Good luck.
Fox the Berserker. He's quite the hunter.
I've heard of him. Any recommendations for recruitment?
We'll see.
Understood. Thanks for letting me know.
Ugh, my head. Like a voice inside my head, telling me what to do. Gotta ignore it.
Jax, we need to talk. In private.
Yeah, sure. What is it? Another job in Tavar?
No, let's find somewhere we can be sure we're not watched.
If you insist.
Let me know when you have the time.
Follow me.
If you like.
about the unrest in the fort?
It's no great mystery. The Berserkers have a lot of enemies right now. So of course, there are skirmishes all the time. And I'd rather not expose Dex to anyone, even if there's plenty of dangers outside the fort too. Anyway, I trust Asker to make sure it's alright. For the moment, that's all I can do to keep him safe.
Who knows what they'll do if we don't put a stop to them?
Smash your face in!
Let me help you!
Bash your face in!
Careful! Get behind me!
You'll live to regret that!
I'll get it!
Damn it! I'll have to renegotiate this shit with Victor again.
going on outside? Why isn't Tavar burning?
I've just made sure you hold up your end of the bargain.
You miserable maggot. My victory against the heathens in the west was assured. How dare you stand in my way?
What the living fuck is wrong with you? Don't you get what's at stake here? If we fight each other, the Skyands will chew us up and spit us out like bad tobacco.
Your deranged ramblings are tiresome. If you have nothing sensible to say, kindly leave me to my plan. Get out of my sight. Your presence is nauseating. Oh, in case you're wondering why I don't kill you where you stand. Unfortunately, I still have a use for you and your pathetic rabble in the Bastion.
It's good to see you.
Settling in?
Wait till you hear this. Guess what the Berserkers did?
Tried to sew your mouth shut and kick you out?
Very funny. Well, I answered all of Fenris's questions. He wanted to know all about the Morcons. I was so scared at first I couldn't say a word. Thought he was gonna beat the answers out of me. But then he just gave me a load of shards. I've never been so wealthy in all my life. But here's the good bit. Guess why I wanted to talk to you?
You need a butler.
Don't be ridiculous. I can finally pay you back. Told you I wouldn't forget it. Here, take it.
Must admit I wasn't expecting that.
Well, that's why it's called a surprise. Sorry. I have to go. I hope those shards are useful to you. Oh, and by the way, you might want to poke around the old lighthouse south of here. There'll be a welcoming committee there for anyone who tries to follow me. Plenty of opportunities for emptying pockets, I reckon.
Is that right? What's that to me?
Let me in, please.
A cleaner, some shit.
I don't know the guy.
If you want your daily...
Oh.
Impressive. Hard to believe all this was open country before the comet hit. no idea why anyone would want to live in this dump. Just look at this place. Nothing but thieves, murderers, and cutthroats. You turn down the wrong alley and you're dead. And mothers try to raise children here? Unbelievable.
Damn.
About the supplies.
Did you get everything?
I did. Here.
Oh, that's great. A real weight off my mind, believe me. You've really earned your reward.
100 shards? The hell is this? You promised me double.
Oh, of course. I'm still a little shaken up. Now it should be right. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm in a real hurry.
Where are you going?
West of here. A rundown joint. It'll do for now, but don't tell anyone.
Listen, we need to talk.
We do?
It's about, you see...
Is this going somewhere? I've got shit to do.
Give me a sec. I'm building up to it. Okay. So there's a rumor going around that you took out Viper. And it's no secret I owe him my paycheck. So before you rip me a new asshole, I want to give you this. It's all I got. Take it as a little thank you.
For what?
That business between us on the edge of the crater, I was being a fucking dumbass. I was just starting shit. No hard feelings. You cool?
I've got some food for you.
Really?
Here, take this piece of meat.
Oh, fresh meat. Thanks, mister.
Take this can.
Thanks, mister.
Here, take this piece of meat.
Thanks. Thanks for all the food, mister. I've got no place to put it all. I really don't need any more. Here, this is for you, as a thanks.
Not bad.
Got it.
About...
What you... Teach me something.
Drop your weapon.
I see you come to your senses.
A good deal. If you ever need anything else, just come to me.
Not right now.
So, that's the first of the DNA fragments Dawkins wanted. I need 3 more. This DNA fragment looks promising for Dawkins' research. I should tell him about it.
At this. What the hell were they thinking? It's dangerous around here.
DNA fragment. There's still one left. Dawkins saved it in my agitator. Material for Dawkins' research on Dark ELEX. It's time to finally got some useful results.
So, buddy, it's my turn now.
You got a mission from the Duke?
Yep, and your ass is coming with.
And if I say no?
Then the shit'll just sit there till it's dealt with.
You mean till the Duke busts your chops for not doing your job?
I wouldn't celebrate if I were you. Your ass will be at the top of his list, that's for sure.
What is the job exactly?
There's a... how do I put it? A cleric named Harold who's sort of friendly with us outlaws. We do the odd arms deal with him.
Corrupt cleric? The Duke wants to buy energy weapons?
No. The guy's sitting on a cache of conventional weapons that are just piling up in the castle. They're from men who are recruited and switched to energy weapons, or guns the clerics pick up from their travels.
Something tells me you're leaving out some important info that'll bite me in the ass later.
That really important?
I assume this isn't a social visit.
Nah, it won't be, so let me know when you're ready and we can leave.
Why don't you do this on your own? You don't need me. As long as the job gets done, the Duke will be happy, right?
Yeah, you like to stay behind, wouldn't you? Nah, you're coming along like a good boy. I gotta keep an eye on you while I deal with this shit.
Good.
How are things progressing with Patriarch Victor? Have you been able to reach an agreement?
He wants to know more about what we're planning here.
Then give him what he wants. He'll find out sooner or later anyway.
Are you sure? The man's a powder keg.
This is his land. We'd be long gone by now if he wanted it that way. Just try and keep him happy.
If you say so.
Sounds like THQ is happy with what you've been doing. That's great news. Our little resistance movement is slowly coming together.
The clerics don't need to worry about their rogue robots anymore.
I expected as much.
But it's not over yet. Whatever's behind the machine's malfunctioning is part of something bigger.
What's happening with the clerics?
I can't be certain yet.
Callahan, the cleric's false god. They'll never really rid themselves of that curse. I trust you've taken care of the problem.
I can't be certain yet.
What is certain when it comes to the clerics? Anyway, thank you for letting me know.
I found some DNA for you to analyze.
Show me. I need to see it now. Not bad. Not bad at all. But I'll need to carry out additional tests in the field to be sure.
You really want to go out there with all those Skyands?
I think I can still drag this old carcass of a body across the wasteland and survive. Of course, I'd rather you were there with me. I've been looking at the area around the Gamera Former in Caracas. Looks like that's where the Skyands have set up their largest research center. And it's where they keep most of the Skyanid breeding cells. Can't think of a better place to get the samples I need for my own research. Let me know when you're ready and we can leave.
I have all the information on the DNA fragments you wanted.
Good. I'll look at it right away. Very interesting. This dark ELEX has a lot in common with ours. It gives whoever consumes it great strength and resilience, assuming they can avoid turning into a Skyanid, of course.
I'm only starting to realize just how old you really are. I know you must have used ELEX to live for so many centuries. But how exactly? Is it just a question of consuming vast quantities of the stuff?
Well, I may still be alive, but that doesn't mean I have a satisfactory answer to your question. It's true, I wouldn't be here without ELEX, but there's still so much about it I don't understand. So much to learn. That's why the Skyands are the key to unlocking its mysteries. They obviously solved the problem of immortality long ago. I can tell that much from the composition of their cells and DNA strands compared to my own.
So you're saying the Skyands are pretty much immortal? I mean, they can be killed, but they don't die of old age or disease. Were they the creators of Blue and Dark ELEX?
I wouldn't go as far as that yet. The ELEX derivatives could just as easily be a purely natural phenomenon.
Come on. There must be more to it than that.
If I'm going to give you more answers, we'll need to find out more about the Skyands and their creatures. I'm getting close, but it will be a while yet before I can complete my research. We have to make sure the Skyands don't destroy us before then.
The Skyands are manipulating the old world infinite sky structures. Why would they do that?
As far as I know, the clerics use them as pilgrimage shrines.
Oh, come on. Just tell me what they are. You worked for the Infinite Skies Corporation before the comet, didn't you?
Well, they weren't just symbolic structures. They could actually purify the air. Of course, that was a long time ago. They don't work anymore. My best guess would be that the Skyands want to activate them to help with the processing of Dark ELEX.
So, they could start using them against us if we don't do something about it.
It would appear that way. It isn't like they're stupid. In any case, I will continue my experiments until I can produce a cure for you.
Then hurry up.
Patience is key. One mistake and I could end up killing you instead of saving you.
Very good.
I'm free right now.
All right, come with me. It won't take long. This should be good enough.
Here? Someone could walk by any second.
True, but my men are on guard over there, so I can be sure they won't be able to hear us.
What's wrong? You don't trust them?
Not anymore. I thought I was being paranoid at first, but now I'm sure one of my bodyguards is plotting with the outlaws against me.
Huh. You think they want to kill you? Rob you?
You know that we took in a lot of former outlaws at the fort. They call themselves the Abandoned. Well, the outlaws who settled in the crater of Ateris think of them as the worst kind of traitors. They want nothing more than to see every last one dead.
Then we have to stop them.
Yes, but how? I have an important position at the fort and spend most of my time out in the field. That makes me a good target for any spies trying to infiltrate the Berserkers. It's much easier to send sensitive information to the outlaws of Ateris from out here than it is from Tavar. Or the fort.
Okay, I get it. But it still sounds pretty paranoid. Not like you at all. Why would one of your own men want to betray you? Didn't you vet them before you let them join?
What was there to vet? They're a bunch of crooked bastards who were about to be kicked out of the fort. But I took them under my wing and gave them the chance to fight for us anyway.
Well, that's just great.
You can't always pick and choose your comrades in arms.
So what can I do to help?
I just found out one of my bodyguards met with the outlaws outside recently. But I don't know which one exactly. I want you to keep a close eye on them. Find out who the traitor is.
And how do I do that? They're your boys. Why would they trust me?
I have no idea. I've tried everything I can think of to find out the truth, but it's been fruitless. Besides, You have more experience with this type of situation. Maybe you'll do better.
I'll need the names of all your bodyguards.
There's Cyric, quiet, reserved, but a good fighter. He's fought by my side many times. Drabak is more direct, but I've always been able to rely on him. Then there's Finley, young and with a lot of crazy ideas, but that doesn't mean anything.
We're done for now. Stand by at the Bastion.
All right.
Shit. Anyway.
Until a few days ago, I would have trusted any of them with my life. But things change.
What did you do before you became Kaya's bodyguard?
Huh? What? Why'd you ask? I haven't done something wrong, have I?
I don't know. Have you?
What? No, of course not. Wait, what was the question again? Oh, yeah, right. What I did before. I was with the Outlaws, back when Logan, Duke of Tavar, was boss. A lot changed when the Berserkers took command of the fort. I didn't want to have anything to do with them assholes in the crater, so I threw my lot in with the Berserkers.
Did you completely cut off contact with the others?
Most of them, yeah. Half of them would like to see me dead, know what I mean? I still do some deals with a handful of them, but that's it.
I see. You were in contact with an outlaw from the crater recently, right?
Ah, shit. Yeah, I was. Just traded a few things, you know? A ration here, a few ELEX there. Nothing more than that.
You know how that looks, right?
Oh, come on. Get off my ass, man. Not like I blabbed about our plans or anything. It's fine for me to earn a little on the side. I'd never put us at risk.
If you say so.
Hey, listen. Let's keep this between us, okay? Don't get me into shit for making a little extra ELEX. Please.
I still haven't questioned all the bodyguards. But this guy's a top suspect. You've been a berserker for a long time, right?
Long as I can remember.
Have you always been a warrior?
I do what needs doing. Right now, that's fighting.
Okay. So, have you ever met a real outlaw?
Yeah.
And? What do you think of them?
Too much posturing.
Right. Okay. And what about Kaya? Are you loyal to her? Or are you thinking about stabbing her in the back one day?
I'd rather die than let anything happen to Kaya.
Yeah, I believe you. You been to those forests nearby recently? While off duty, maybe?
The only thing that'll take me off duty is an arrow to the head. I'll follow Kaya's orders, period.
You're trying to tell me that you never want to see something different? Come on, kid.
Back in the old days, maybe, with the outlaws, I mean. But I was a kid then, had nothing to lose. But I made a living at the fort. I was already a pretty good fighter, knew the ropes. Outlaws forever, fuck all the rest. That was me. Till the first time I saw a berserker, Kaya. I'd never seen a berserker woman, and never anyone like her. Figured if somebody like her could be in charge, the berserkers were all right with me. So I snuck away and joined them. Been Kaya's bodyguard ever since. Best choice I ever made. She's, well, you know.
I'm curious to see if Kaya sees things just as clearly. Yeah, I'll do that. I have news about your bodyguards.
So, who is it? Who's plotting with the outlaws?
Drabak. He's been meeting with a few guys from the crater, but it seems harmless.
Harmless? They're the enemy.
Look, Drabak was a nobody. Just another guard in the fort, and a big fan of Tavar's former Duke, Logan. He's a berserker because his own people left him no other choice, and he's happy to go with the flow. But he still has contacts in the crater. Looks to me like he's just doing a little business on the side. Of course, just because he's not planning some big betrayal doesn't mean he doesn't blab to them from time to time. Best not to talk about sensitive things in front of him.
Are you serious? I should kill him. If I didn't hold such a high office. Who would trust a leader who executes her own men? My reputation would be in tatters. Although, no one would think anything if you were to do it. You're not the Oracle of Tavar. You don't have people depending on you. You don't have to answer for everything and everyone. You can kill Drabak. For me. You know he deserves it.
Calm down. You're starting to lose it.
What do you expect after telling me something like that? Look, I need some time to process this. Just give me some space. Let me sort things out.
Think it's about time to pay the Berserkers a visit. You coming? Or what?
All right, but this time is the last time.
Yeah, just get me into the fort, okay? The sooner the better. Time to get this plan into action.
Follow me.
Got it.
Did you hear that? What's got in there? You must be my new cleaner, yes? Yes, that's right. Although I think it's...
I can take it from here. From now on, just stay out of my way.
Wait a second, that's it? Just what the hell are you doing here?
I got what I wanted, and I don't need you anymore.
So what? Not even a clue about what this secret plan is all about?
No? So stop asking. If it's pointless yapping you're after, go see your little berserker tramp. Because I sure as shit don't need you right now.
Something's not right with Nasty. Nothing in this world is as mysterious as a woman. It looks like she's in one of her self-destructive phases again. I should really talk about it with Kaya. Maybe.